Well, look at the absolute beast of a game we've got today. We've got Big Gigs back, Big Gugus playing as the Portuguese, going up against the British playing as Hazard. Now, it has been confirmed that Hazard was Hasbulla. I did call it. I swear to God, I was the only one that was calling it. Well, I was the first one to call it. I was like, the guy's just too good. The guy's just too good to be anybody else. That's how you know. That is like the ultimate compliment. It's like, that Smurf is so good, it can't be anyone other than that person. And Hazard on form, when this guy's on form, everyone will agree he's arguably the best player in the game. He's definitely up there with, the Julian. It's between like Julian, Hazard, even Boy now. So yeah, Hazard is the best of the best. Now we got a little bit of a historical match going on here. Well, a very non-historical match because believe it or not, the Portuguese and the Brits, we're like this. We're like best buddies, apart from when it comes to football. But historically, the Brits and Portuguese are bros. We're brothers from other mothers. We have, I believe, the longest like historical ally treaty or something. I think it goes back to like the 1400s. I could be wrong. I'm just literally. I know that it's like technically the longest treaty. Oh, I know I'll get people in the comments now going, actually, Lionheart, I did a Google search and you're wrong because technically in 200 AD, when the Greeks and the Macedonians... Shut up! Get out! Shut your mouth. So, Ports versus Brits. Haven't seen that, or I don't think I've casted that for a while. So, really, really cool. And also, not only have we not casted this particular matchup in a while, I can't remember. Have we ever casted Giggs versus Hazard? Giggs has come back to the game. Giggs also being a top player, by the way. Like, if anyone, I remember, like, I'm considered like a 2K elo chud, right? So I'm kind of that 2K elo. I'm decent, I'm top 50 when I'm playing well. I can roll with all the top players, but not the best players. The top 10 absolutely destroy me, but I can play against top players. Now, when I played Giggs, there's a game mode called Time to Micro. Okay, if anyone hasn't played it, basically you start with the same units on either side, and you have rounds where you basically have to beat each other with exactly the same units. So the only thing that matters is micro. I played Giggs. And I'm okay at that. I'm not bad. I've beaten some good players. Like, I go 50-50 probably with Shake. That sort of elo, and I'm pretty good. I've taken rounds off top players. Giggs smashed me. Like, I think I won like 2 rounds out of like, what is it, 13? He absolutely destroyed me. And that's a rusty Giggs as well. This is a while back, and that just goes to show how good he is. So 2 top players going head to head there and coming back into the game. So really good to see the revitalization of the game. And I think people are sensing that there's a patch coming. So, people are trying to get back into the game and stuff like that. Interesting deck we got here. Has the Cannoneers in H2, which is very interesting. I don't think that's necessary as ports. I think ports can always FF without having to have any military shipments. We've seen it that, double TC is plenty enough with the Age Up Castadors, etc. Double Minutemen. You don't need any military shipments, but, is what it is. Going for ATP over here. We might see something different from him. You can see he's got Spice Trade here. So he might actually not just go for a Fast Fortress here. He's got a lot of people on coin as well. Hunting Dogs has come in. So he's going quite greedy with the Hunting Dogs and then the TP. What's he aging up with? The Naturalist. Okay, that's the cows and the 2 Vils. Hazard is the first to age up here. We take a look at his deck. Very Phoenix-esque deck with the infinite 2 villagers there. That's something that Phoenix likes to do. And we've seen it, like, you know, you very rarely have to send this shipment, but you in those games where you get stuck in age 2, 1 out of every, like, 50 games, that 2 villager infinite shipment card can be very, very valuable. I remember I've seen, I think it was Phoenix send it before, like, 7 times or something. Absolutely insane. Like, literally stayed in age 2 till, like, 35 minutes of the game. Okay, so first shipment is going to be wood and wood. So 700 wood followed by 600 wood. Starting with some pikemen, so that's going to be directly to go towards the TP. I think that's solid. Ports can't defend the TP here, and he's only had it in age 2. This is why I like getting the TP in age 1 with Ports, so that, you know, if it gets taken down, it's at least going to have some game time in order to gather XP. So he's only going to get a few rounds of the XP. Really not going to be worth the 200 wood he spent on it. And that's just going to be free pickings for Hazard there. Then he's going to go into longbows by the looks of it. Forward outpost there. Very aggressive outpost. And then he's going to try and pick off some villagers here. It does look like a fast fortress. I was kind of thinking it was going to be something different, but he's gone for quite a greedy fast fortress. 5 minutes 50. Ports can age up a lot quicker than that. Not going to lie, but he's gone for the greed. So he could be aging up 30 seconds faster than that, if not faster, with Portugal. But he's done it with decent eco. He's got hunting dogs. 700 wood on the way. Likely going to want to look to get steel traps very early here. And there goes down the TP. So that's a really good start for Hazard. That's a fantastic start for Hazard. Just taking a free TP down. Look at the longbows on that guard mode. Look at them. Yeah. They look like assassins when they're like in that mode, don't they? Trying to build a barracks here, and he's to be fair, he's trying to build a barracks behind his TC there. Nice, good micro by Giggs. Oh, he's gonna lose one. Got to be careful of that 1.5 fire rate. They're only longbows as well. Oh, wow. Almost losing there. That was brave stuff by Giggs, but Giggs is like the type of player that will have a mathematical knowledge. Loses 2 villagers here. The longbow raids. And he's going to deny that going up as well. Surely he'll deny, yeah. Fantastic pressure here by Hazard. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Loses 2 villagers. Finally gets the barracks up. Oh my God, how did he squeeze in 5 Azars right now? How did he squeeze these in? Just perfect counterplay with the Castles. Absolutely perfect. Minutemen coming in. Town centers focusing on fire, focusing on the Hussars. The Castles are not going to last long, yet they try to go back to the pikes. Now does he try and take down the pikes or the Hussars? Like, because he needs to save that TC, otherwise it's GG. Hazard, just everything so smooth, just so good. Okay, Minutemen doing breaking work here to take those Hussars down. 21 vills. He's lost a couple. But does have Fatorius as well, so free TC Fatorius, but forced that 3rd town center behind his original starting one. And this is why I feel like aging up fast. So not the age up fast, but aging up sooner than he did is way more valuable. Minutemen down to 1 HP. Oh, he's put them on. Oh, he tried to get them. He tried to get the area of effect on them. Could have put them on stagger mode to get around that. But these Minutemen doing some work here. TC fire as well. Okay. Can he stabilize with this? He's sending in Cassadors. But again, Longbow's going to be so good using that range, that 22 range, to harass villagers. These villagers are going to need a non-molestation order against these boys. They are being creepy. Gonna have to get a harassment order out. Score's looking kind of close there. 5 goons on the way now. Oh, Hazard with the naughty. Man's going spice trade. Okay. So we see 700 wood, 600 wood. 200 of that wood, I think from the 600 wood, was put down a stable. And then the reason we saw a big batch of initial Hussars, the 5 of them, was because he sent 700 gold to get that big batch of Hussars. He's on 40 villagers. Spice trade's coming in. Huge eco chunk there. He's got 16 vills. Oh, another villager kill. A cheeky round the back. The reach around. We all like a good reach around, if you know what I mean. Look how good Hazard is. Stop it. I can't keep track as the caster here. He's longbow raiding. He's dual Hazard raiding. So 2 hotkey groups for different groups of Hussars. And look at this. While that's going on, yeah, Giggs is running away. He's so good. He's so good. The longbow raids, the double group Hussar raids. Okay, finishes them off. Good stuff by Giggs.
Ready.
Giggs leaving that Hussar because he knows that there's longbows around, so didn't want to hang around. But yeah, fantastic. Wow, it's so good. He's so good. And this is against Giggs, who is a top player himself. Just making it, Hazard just making it look so easy. And he's not only is he like the best player, like I was comparing him to like Boy and Julian, but like it's cool that because he's so distinct from those players as well. So you've got a top player who's very distinct from the other top players. So you've got a whole kind of other style of play, which is really, really fun. Capcom coming in. Hazard is comfortable in H2. And he's just all around the map now. 1.26 gather rate on food. He's everywhere around the map. Which is so, so good. Because you're sharing out the love. Which means your villagers aren't all clumped together and then they have to all clump and move and then move and then move. Having them spread out means there's less village time walking. And if you're walking with villagers, you ain't gathering. Up to 50 now. But Giggs is hanging in there. Score-wise, he's hanging in there. He's on 35 villagers, about to be 38. And then 3 organs coming in here as well. He's hanging in there. Hazard, I like William Ball, keeping an eye on this, this silver mine here. Okay, longbow's coming out. They're going to do so. He's still got those Minutemen. Organ guns pushing in now. Is it going to be a good time to push in? It's about to be on 41 vills. So many people on food. He's prioritized villager building and just basically all of his army here. Most of his army is just through sending shipments, I believe. The largest chunk of it anyway. Hazard loves a good H2. And Giggs is probably sensing an H3. This is what's always so difficult. Giggs doesn't know what's going on here, and he's bringing the score back. He doesn't have halberdiers, which I don't like here, because goons are good at killing Hussars, but they're not good at protecting artillery whilst doing it. Not like halberdiers, because halberdiers snare and slow and demolish. And Hazard coming in with a big flag from both sides of his Hussars. Giggs sending some villagers out. It's going to be a big villager pool. Hussars are just flanking, and that's going to give longbows just an opportunity to get in here. And now Cazadors are getting squashed and squelched. Goons forced to retreat and kite. Forcing the villagers back as well. He's up to 47. Going to be on 50 soon. Will soon overtake Hazard just as long as he can continue to gather food, and that's going to be that's the kicker here. Is he going to be able to gather the food? And you can see here, look how many idle vills there are. He does have berries, which he's going to be forced to go onto here. Does he have a stockpile of food? Somewhat. Now, if those 8 halberdiers were here earlier, that could have been a very different fight. Giggs is a classic old school player, skirm gooner. You've got to have that modern day DE in you. You've got to have that. There's nothing wrong with going double anti-cab if you have artillery. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with making skirm and halberdiers if you have artillery. In actual fact, I would definitely do it rather than not do it. 53 villagers now for Giggs. 58. Age 3 coming in. He's sending 2 settlers, but I think he's going to cancel that. He does. Max manners now as well. Okay, maybe go time here. He's got halberdiers. He doesn't have anything to kill the musks. But that... he needs to kill these hussars ASAP because he needs the hussars to kill the longbows. But again, there's too many musks here. Age 3, he's aging up with the bishop. I like it, going for the bishop. Yep, might as well continue that that eco advantage that you have. And now Giggs is in a real tough spot here. He's got no map control. He's forced to over this side of the map. I don't know if Hazard sees that. He does, but it'd be very difficult to... You have to kind of really be looking for it. But knowing Hazard, he probably will.
Yes,
I'll be surprised if he doesn't go raiding with these hussars, but they're very weak, so... Giggs going over here preemptively. I like that. Good play by him. Okay, where are these vills going to go? Bishop Agent comes in. Where does the town centre go? There it is, the covered wagon. Instantly techs into vet longbows, and Giggs just calls it. Giggs just calls it. 58 vills to 56. I mean, you think like it's not over, but I mean, Giggs just has no map control here. He sees the writing on the wall. He probably thinks, yeah, there's 2 Falcons come in. He's going to get a veterancy, and Giggs just has nothing left in the tank. Like, there's no military shipments left. He doesn't have an artillery foundry. He's on berries compared to spice trade food. I just wanted to get a really good game with these 2 playing again. I don't think I've ever seen these 2 on the ranked ladder. And if I have, it hasn't been for years. And I mean that. Giggs did a really good job getting back into the game, villager count-wise. But, yeah, he needed the double anti-cab. Biggest mistake was not having halberdiers there when he pushed out. That was... I mean, pushing out in general was a mistake. But if he did, he needed halberdiers there. So, a bit of a mistake there. But, I mean... Just solid play by Hazard. Solid play by Hazard. You know, the longbow raids with the dual Hazard group raids, like it just shows you why he is the best of the best. Just so good. Shout out to Giggs though for coming back as well, playing the game. I'm gonna hopefully get some more games of him as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.